Jess, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film just a really quick sit down intro for this video because obviously the majority of this video is going to be of my hands and of my iPad. So I wanted to just show you guys all of the stuff that I have just because I know that I'm going to get questions on it. So I am using an iPad Pro. This is a 9.7 inch and it is in gold. It's pretty old. I've had it, not old, but I've had it for over a year. So it's not like the newest one or anything. And then I got this case, or maybe it's in rose gold. Is that gold or rose gold? I think it's in gold. Like I said, I've had it for a little while and it's always in this case, which I love this case because when you open it, it automatically wakes it up, and when you close it, it automatically puts it to sleep. And then I like that this folds so that I could have the iPad standing up like this or like this. So if you're wanting to write, so it can stand up tall or like this. And then I really like that it has a little spot right here for my Apple Pencil, which brings me to the next thing. This is just an Apple Pencil, and this is what I use for everything on my iPad. I absolutely love it. And then the app that I'm going to be showing you guys is called GoodNotes, and it looks just like that right there. It's that one. It is not free. It does cost, I think, $7 or $8.99, but it's totally worth it. I use the app every single day. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into my new digital planning notebook. I'm so excited to share this product with you guys and walk you through how I personally am using it. Hi guys, I'm really excited to hop into this and give you a peek at how I am using my digital planning notebook. So like I mentioned, the app that I'm using is right here. It is called GoodNotes. So whenever you download the document, it is going to be a PDF. I save it to my laptop and then I use AirDrop to send it directly to my iPad. And then whenever the document opens up on my iPad, a drop-down list automatically pops up and it asks which app I want to open it in, and I select GoodNotes. So I'm going to go ahead and open GoodNotes. I already have the planner in GoodNotes, so I don't have to show you that. So what it's going to look like is this is everything that I have in my GoodNotes. So I only use this planner for school. That's why it's called school. So when you open it up, this is what you're going to see. This is just the first page here. And then, so I'll do a quick scroll through so you can kind of see what it looks like, and then I'll show you how I'm using it. So this is just a pretty cover page. Like there's really no purpose to it whatsoever except to be pretty and to remind you to work hard, stay humble, and be kind. So you can scroll here, and then it just is a little thank you note from me. And then all of these links are clickable. I'm not going to click them because I don't want to be taken away from the planner. But if you click this, you'll go to my Instagram, to my YouTube channel, to my blog, my Pinterest, and this is a link to join my email list, and I send weekly freebies, so that might be something that you're interested in. And then this is where we get into the actual planner. So this is an undated planner because I want you guys to be able to buy it once and then use it forever. So that's why I didn't have the dates preloaded in here. It really doesn't take that long to add them in yourself. And I don't know if you can see, but if I zoom in, you can see that there's a spot for you to write the dates. So, and I'll show you all of that here in just a second. So this is a monthly planner. So there's only months. I am not a daily page person, so this does not have one. So these tabs actually are functional. So if you click January, we're already on January, but February, March, you can see the name of the month changing right here. April, May, June, July, August, September, which I already have filled out. October, which I have filled out, November, which I have filled out, and then December I saved to fill out on camera with you guys. And then these tabs also work. They are just blank pages. Well, they start off blank, but I already went in and added something, but I did save something to add to a tab so that I can show you guys how I do that. So this tab is my assignment sheet. This is my class to-dos, and then this is where I will put my class meetings, but I saved that to do with you guys. So the way that I know what is on each tab is I save them as a bookmark. So if you go up here and you click this little grid, you can view thumbnails, bookmarks, or PDF outlines. I use the thumbnails and the bookmark option. So bookmarks, like I have my class to-dos bookmark, so I can always just click it and it'll bring me right to that tab. So I'm also gonna show you guys how to insert pages and stuff, but we'll do that after. So for now, let's go ahead and fill out my December sheet. Okay, so I just went and double checked, and December 1st is on a Saturday. So you're gonna wanna make sure, oh, and a quick side note too, in order to click on the links will only work if you have this clicked. So if you have the pen clicked, you're just gonna be writing on the tabs. See how that wrote on the tabs? You're not gonna be able to actually use the links. So in order to use the links, you have to have this tool clicked. But then to write, you need to have this tool clicked. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the dates, so I'll give you guys a peek at how that looks. Okay, so since December starts on a Saturday, we obviously have more up here than we have down here. So what I'm going to do, this actually works out so I can show you how to do this, because I had to do this in September as well, which I'll show you. But I didn't have to do it for any of the other months, so I just added a date like that. But then if you see, like in October, it's not like that. November, it's not like that. So let me show you how to do that. So what I do, I guess I can go ahead and fill this one in. So, oops, see what I mean? You have to have that writing tool turned on. So 29. So what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna first draw the line. So this tool right here will make your lines perfectly straight. So I turn that on, and then I have to do it for both of these two. So see how it just straightens my line like that? And then what I'm gonna do is copy one of these blank ones and just paste it down below. So make sure that you select the lasso tool here. You're going to lasso around just the circle here and then take a screenshot. Perfect. So then this up here, copy. So now it's copied, and then you're gonna go right down here and you're going to paste it. So you just hold your stylus on the screen, paste, and then I'm not gonna resize it because I want it to be the exact same size as that one. And then you're gonna paste another one, paste. Perfect. So then we can go in and write, so 29, 30, and 31. Okay, so now all of our dates are in there. So what I'm going to do next is carry my key over. So I'm going to, one way you can do this is you just have to do it once, and then you can copy this whole thing and then paste it in. I'm not going to do that because I want you guys to see how you can do it from scratch. So what I do, I create all of my stickers, I call them, in PowerPoint, and then I save them as a JPEG, and then I just send them as a photo to my iPad. So then you just have to go in and click add image photos, so it goes into your photo roll, camera roll, and then I will choose my key right here. So this is my whole key. So now what you're gonna do, the whole picture is selected, so I'm gonna crop just so I get this piece right here. So you're going to hold, crop, and then you're going to just crop here. And you can crop freehand or rectangle, but since this is pretty much just a rectangle, I'm just going to do it as rectangle instead of as freehand to keep it simple. And then I'm gonna resize that just by clicking these little blue dots here, moving it right over here. And then that's my key. So each of my classes gets assigned a color. So my autism class is yellow, my child diagnostics class is pink, and my SLP in schools class is green. And then I like to, for the days that I have to be on site for my clinicals, I like to highlight in orange. So this is the highlight tool, and I wanna use the orange color. And then I just do this, no rhyme or reason. And then on top of that, I will use my white pen. So you can change the color of the pen by clicking the pen. And I will write the word clinic on it, just so I know that those days I have clinicals. Perfect. So then what we are going to do next is I'm going to go in and highlight all of the days that I have clinic. And I know that I have clinic on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but since this is December, it's only the, I believe, first 2 weeks. So that's what I'm going to go in and highlight. And again, to make my lines perfectly straight, I like to use this tool. Okay, so now I know those are the days that I am going to be at the clinic. Next, I'm gonna go in and add all the days that I have class. Again, I made this sticker in PowerPoint, I saved it as a JPEG, and then I sent it to my iPad and saved it in my photo roll so that I can just go in and add it. So let me show you that. So I only have class in December 2 days, so it'll be nice. And I actually don't even think I have to be at the clinic here, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase those now that I'm looking, and I can show you the erase tool. So this is the erase tool, and I'm just going to do this, and I'll just fix the numbers because I know that I'm going to end up erasing 1 or 2. So let me fix this, good. See how that's not straight because I didn't have the straight tool on? Much better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and add the 2 days that I have class. So like I said, I just add an image, go to my photos, camera roll, here, and my classes are at 8, so crop. And again, I'm just gonna use the rectangle instead of the freehand. And then I'm gonna shrink it to fit in the box. And then I have class December 5th and December 6th. So we're gonna shrink that down a little bit more. Perfect. So then I'm just gonna copy this so I can paste it right over here so I don't have to do that whole process again. So to copy this and get it over here, you're gonna wanna lasso it. So make sure you only lasso that. Copy. Paste, and see that it's right in there so I don't have to go through that whole process all over again. So those are the only days that I have classes in December. You can see in the other ones, like I have class here, 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 class, class, class. So it kind of looks fuller on the other months, but since December is the end of the semester, it's not a full month, which is why I decided to film setting this one up because it wouldn't take as long. So now I'm gonna go in and add in my assignments. Okay, so I have my assignment sheet off screen over here so that I can look. I don't know all of these in my head. Again, I made this whole thing in PowerPoint and just sent it over to myself as a photo. So here are all of my assignments and they are color coordinated, and then I just crop and put them in. It is time consuming, but then you only have to do it once and it's totally worth it to me to keep myself organized. So on December the 3rd, I have part 4, this, where is it at? Let's see, this right here. So I'm going to crop, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not that concerned about it, to be honest. Then again, I'm going to resize it. When did I say? This is due on the 3rd. And I have another assignment due on the 3rd as well, so let's add that one in. And it's this one right here, I believe. Yes. So crop. So that is how I put in my assignments. I'm gonna finish that off and you guys can take a peek at how that goes. And then this one looks a little bit different because I have 4 assignments due and they're all kind of related. So I just put a little box here, or a little line, so I can just check off each one as I have them complete. Because, let me scroll back to September so I can show you guys what those are all my assignments, by the way. So I can show you guys what it looks like whenever I complete an assignment. So anytime a day passes, I like to highlight it. So that's why some of these days are highlighted in yellow, just so it's super easy for me to see what day we're on. So today is Friday, so I'll go ahead and check that one. And then whenever I do finish an assignment, I just highlight it so I know that that one is finished. So I don't highlight my classes, just, I don't know, I just don't. So that is kind of what it looks like. So I can see that for the month of September, I only have 2 assignments left that I need to complete. I need to do this one, and it's very easy to see at a glance because they're the only ones not highlighted. Okay, next I'm gonna show you how I set these tabs up. So I already showed you that I have my assignment sheets here. Again, I just save these as, because I have these templates in my TPT store. So what I do is I just save them as a JPEG, and then I just send them to my iPad as a photo, and then I can insert it. And I can see here that I did kind of a bad job at screenshotting and cropping. So I'll show you how to fix that first. What to do is select it. Remember, this is not each individual line of text. This is an image. So then you're going to edit, click there, crop. And I'm just gonna crop just a little bit in so that that ugly line is off. So now you can see it just blends right in. And so then I have my class to-dos here. Again, this is also a template in my TPT store. And what I do is just have it as an image on there. So like these aren't individually put on there. It's just 2 images on the pages. And then here is where I wanted to insert my class schedule, just so I have it in one place. So image, photos, camera roll, and here it is right here. And again, I can see that I did a bad job at cropping the top, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that now. And then I resize it. And you can make it fit the page, you can make it smaller, you can do whatever you want to do. So then you can see here, I still didn't crop it very well, so I'm going to fix that. Perfect. And then as I'm finished with the classes, again, I like to make sure that the straight tool is on. I go in, you can zoom in so that I can cross off. We did that one. This is so satisfying, you guys, to cross them off. Okay, so those are the classes that we've already done. For now, I'm just going to leave these 2 tabs blank, but I did want to offer 5 in case maybe you want to take notes or something in one. So maybe you have 5 classes at school and you want each tab to represent a class. So I'm gonna show you how to insert pages in case you wanna do that. So what you're gonna do is click this grid here, and then you're gonna wanna view thumbnails so you can see every page. So the planning notebook comes with 22 pages. So it goes through December, and then you have 5 spreads for each of the tabs. So tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4, tab 5. And then the last 3 pages are just blank pages so that you can go in and copy paste them, so you can have as many pages in this as you want. So this is just a dot page, so in case you want dotted paper, oops, see I still have my highlight tool on, dotted paper, lined paper, and then a blank sheet of paper. Okay, so let's say, for example, that you want your 5th tab to be for your autism class, because I'm in autism, so it's just what popped in my head. So what you're going to do to make this your autism tab, what I would do is make sure that this is selected so you can click the tab, and I would write on here, obviously you can make a sticker in PowerPoint. Actually, that's what we can do, is we can go here, add an image, photos, this one, crop. And then I would just, oops. I would just leave it big like that. And then what you can do is you're gonna go here to this little grid so that we can add pages. Because right now it goes from the 5th tab straight to the blank pages. So if you want to be able to have more pages behind the autism tab, what you're going to do is click edit. And then you're gonna copy whatever pages you want to duplicate. So let's say you wanna have line paper so you can take notes during your lecture. You're gonna select it, copy. So now it's copied, done. Then you're gonna hit the add button, and then you're gonna wanna add it after that autism label, paste copied pages. Let's say you want a couple of them. Paste, okay, so we added a couple pages, done. So now, whenever we go back to here, we have our autism tab, we have a couple of lined pages. So my suggestion, which obviously this is your planner and you can do whatever you want, I would never write anything on the last 3 pages that the planner comes with, because it is your blank like templates so that you can use them to copy paste and add pages in whenever you want. So like I said, you have the dots, you have the lined, and then you have a blank one as well, which is right there. So I'm actually gonna go in and delete the pages that I just added because I don't need them. So that way you can see how to delete pages too. It's super simple. So edit, select, 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 and then trash, move 3 pages to trash. So let's say you wanna make this a bookmark so that you can go up here and just find it really quickly, or you forget which tab number autism is. You can just go to here, your grid again. Make sure the page that you wanna bookmark is selected, so you're on that page, then you'll go to your grid, bookmarks, and then the little add symbol, and then you can add the title. So I would call it autism. Okay, and now you have that. So now anytime I just want to go quickly to my assignments, I can just go here. If I want to go quickly to my class to-dos, I can go here. Quickly to my autism, it can go here. So now I'm going to delete this because I don't need that on there. Delete. And that is that. So I'm actually going to delete that too because I don't need that either. So it's kind of just playing around with it. And then like, let's say, oh, I want to go to September. Make sure your tool is on up here, September. So then I can peek at what I need to do. And then you can write directly on it. So stuff to do. Let's say I need to update my resume. I don't really need to do that. I do want to show you guys what it looks like if you leave this on by accident. It changes all of your writing into a straight line, so make sure that is not selected when you're trying to write. So let's say update, and I'm gonna make it too big. Like, uh-oh, that went off the page. So how can I shrink this whole thing? You lasso it, and then resize, and you can resize it, make it smaller, and then scoot it over. And there you go. So you can always zoom in, zoom out, and that is kind of how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that because I don't actually need to do that. I just wanted to show you guys that. And that is kind of how I am using this digital planning notebook. Hopefully this gave you some ideas or just kind of taught you like what I'm doing. That way if you have no idea how to even get started, maybe this gave you like a foundation. All right guys, I hope this was helpful and I hope it kind of gave you some ideas on how you could get started with digital planning. Again, this is just how I am using it for school. I'm in grad school, so I just use this to keep all of my school stuff organized because it works really, really well for me. So give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful for you. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions and I will do my best to get back to you and help you guys out. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video.